Hi, how's everybody doing today? This is Sean. I'm here on my third week of back to playing tennis again. After a 25-year hiatus of not playing. So today, like I said, I've been working on my serve because my shoulder has got a plate in it and my toss is off a little bit. So I'm going to be working on half court, like the half court drill, and work on hitting some from behind there, the baseline on my serve, because I find that the ground strokes are easier to get back to, but the serving is an issue. And I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube from some really good coaching out there. And my man Nikolai, he over there at Intuitive Tennis has got some really good drills, and he's a good coach, and it seems like to be a really decent person. And to be honest with you, that's the kind of person you want coaching you. He's fair, and he's a person that's going to make your game better. But he did make up he did talk about a good point. He had another pro over there, and the fellow is a little older than him. He said the guy said he was in his 50s, so I'm 51, and I'll turn 52 in December. And right now it's August 14th or something like that. So it takes time, and I see a lot of people beat up on themselves when they make mistakes. See, the way to do this is that once you hit a shot, either good or bad, you just move on to the next shot. The object of tennis is to keep the ball in play. And I have another video that I made yesterday about people asking me if tennis is rigged and scripted, just like the NFL or NBA and stuff. Well, tennis is a little different than any of these other sports, because I don't know if you know this or not, folks, but people gamble on these. You know about gambling, but soccer is the most gambled sport out there, and tennis is second. So when you have people that are ranked 500 in the world or 300 in the world, they're not in the top 10 or in the top 20, they're really struggling to get money to play matches. And we call that match fixing, when they tank a match or tank a point or tank a set, because people are betting on this stuff. And the way to get, the way to stop this betting, the way to stop this stuff here with betting and people tanking matches and stuff, is just people need to stop participating in this grift, because it's not worth, as a young person, and you're trying to come up and play tennis for a living, you don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize your reputation as a person. And that is extreme cheating. Like, it doesn't get any worse than that. And once you get a reputation as a cheater, you're never going to lose that reputation, and it's just something that's not worth it. Okay, I understand that people are struggling and they need money and stuff, but your reputation as a person and a human being is more valuable than any money that could be offered to you. So yes, they do fix matches. And as an adult, and on my other channel, I exposed the NFL for being rigged and scripted. That's a whole different channel. So I wanted to address that to people that play tennis, because they don't understand the severity of what goes on behind the scenes. You're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars being betted on these sports, and especially in tennis, it's the easiest game to tank matches at any level, and it's a lot of money. So if the prize money at some of these tournaments are only like $2,000, and the guys or ladies are offered $2,000 to $3,000 to tank a match, it's very tempting. But and I have my suspicions. I've looked at older videos of other players that are top 10 players, 20 players in the world at the time, and it's all entertainment. All sports is entertainment. It's for you to sit down, watch the television, watch it on television, and they need ratings, so they need drama and all that stuff. And there's certain players and certain people that are very charismatic. They're very charming. They're very likable. So they get these people, and some of the stuff could be staged, some of it could be rigged. But you're looking at these tournaments. Some of, like the U.S. Open and all that. That's big money. Okay, and if you look back at some of these matches where guys are going 5 sets, and you got a guy like Jimmy Connors that was playing until his 40s, and it was a big thing. and that was the same time as George Foreman coming back boxing, you know, showing people that when you get older, you can still do stuff. Not that I say that Jimmy tanked any matches. I don't see that guy tanking anything. He's the most competitive person I've ever seen play anything. Besides myself, I'm very competitive also. You know, like I ain't at his level of play, but I don't quit, and I have fight in me. But there's a lot of people like myself that are like, you know, that just don't quit, and they'll always try hard and stuff, and that makes other people that watch the games, you know, like that person. But there are other matches I've seen where I know, like just from playing tennis all my life and being around the sport, that they let off the gas, so to speak, to make the match more interesting. Now, some of them do that, in my opinion, to see if they can put themselves in a hole and come back from it. But you know, it's very hard to prove that kind of stuff. So today we're gonna, like I say, I'm gonna work because I play a bunch of hackers and pushers. That's what you're basically gonna be playing. And when you go to these places, courts, they're pushers, they're hackers, and you have to adjust your style of play as if you were to play, you know, when you start playing in tournaments, you're going to have people that are hitting the ball clean and with clean strokes. That's not always the case. So when I practice, I'm practicing on my serve as one, because when you serve, you can dictate how the game's going to be played on your serve. And then on your return serve, you want to put the ball to where you always put these people in a defensive position to where they have to run around. And at my age, like I say, I'm changing my game because I used to play from the baseline. And one of my strongest points, besides my serve, I had a really good serve, was my return serve, especially doubles. I played a lot of doubles growing up with all different varieties of people, and I'm really good at poaching and stuff like that. But there's still a lot to learn about, you know, like I still have to learn and still have to get back into it. So I've been making these videos to show other disabled people that they can do stuff. So it doesn't matter what anybody tells you what you can do. It's only what you know what you can do, and don't overdo stuff. You know, just take your time and don't beat yourself up, and be good to yourself. You know, and that's the most important thing. And be a good person. You know, to treat people with respect. I hear a lot of the stuff going on out here, especially in this where I'm playing tennis right now. They have this, you know, arrogance. Well, I'm better than that person. I ain't gonna play them. That's gonna ruin my game. And to get back to what I was saying about my man in Intuitive Tennis, like, he's a professional tennis player at one point and played high level tennis. So since he's been teaching, his level has gone down. He was saying to the other fellow, because of not being able to play high level people. And then they were saying that if they played like one of their students and took it seriously, the student wouldn't get anything out of it, and they wouldn't get anything out of it, which I kind of disagree on that, because when you're that good and you can play somebody that's not as good as you still have to bring that, because you can't just play, you can't win the game on words. You still have to hit your shots. So when you're playing the students and they're not as good as you are, they're learning how you do business on the court and how you handle yourself and how you deal with other shots, because you're teaching them the way that you would approach things, and your way is a good way, because that's how you were taught how to play tennis. Even though that your levels are going down as you get older, you still have a vast amount of knowledge and wisdom in the game of tennis, and that's what you're sharing. So when you're hitting a kick serve and you're playing your student that's like probably a 4-0 or 3-5 or 5, maybe even a 5-0 player. 5-0 players have seen kick serves, but like say the 3-0 players and stuff, they haven't really seen a kick serve. So they're not experienced with the ball coming off the court like that, especially hard court. It takes weird bounces on clay also, but I grew up playing on clay, hard true it's called. This is hard court. It's a different game on this surface, but I think you should just play anybody, anytime, and everybody can learn from it, because you learn from your mistakes and you move on. And you're gonna make mistakes in tennis, and that's how you lose, but you don't carry it on to the next point. In my opinion, the most important points in tennis are break points. They're the ones you have to focus on. Once you get a break point, you want to win that 1 point. It doesn't matter, because there's people that say, well, I did pretty good. I lost 6-0, 6-0, but, I held my own. Well, you lost 6-0, 6-0 because you didn't, get, when you're in a situation where you had to get the break point on them to break their serve or to hold serve, you didn't take advantage of that. The bugs are really bad out here. I don't know if you can see them. One of them just picked up the kid. Put that kid down. These bugs are so big they can pick up cars. I'm in the state of Florida. You all know about these mosquitoes down here, folks. So another thing, you have a sense of humor. Not everything's so serious. So let's do some work. And these balls are pretty flat for us playing on them, so we're doing good. At least we're knocking the ball around so we're making the balls flat. So before I was serving like I used to with my foot here kind of sideways and having my back foot here and kind of just throwing the ball up like that and it's going behind me, you know, I don't want that. So, wow, look how flat this thing is. Sally, Jesse, Raphael, wow. Anyway, so I'm gonna modify my serve because remember what I was telling you? I had people asking me, hey, how do I hit this? How do I hit a slice serve? Or how do I hit a kick serve? And I got my racket in my conventional hold and stuff. Well, you're actually hitting, you're trying to hit the ball in that court over here when you should be aiming over there because the racket, when you finish hitting through the racket, it's going to make the ball travel over there. So you want to aim on that side to get it over there, and then you get control of it. So instead of me standing sideways like I usually do, I'm going to stand like this, and I'm going to practice just throwing the ball up and hitting it. And already that's an arm serve, but when I start getting into it and start jumping into it, I'll be able to hit it better. So that right there is a big improvement so far on how I'm hitting the ball. It just takes practice, folks. We're all human beings. We're all going to make mistakes, and it's not important to make, you know, don't beat yourself up. Just go out and have fun and enjoy the game of tennis. There's my beautiful wife shooting the basketball. Oh, she could shoot, man. She's like one of the better players in tennis. I mean, basketball. That toss. As I try to do it is I just throw the ball straight at 12 o'clock. I try to do that every time. A little behind me. I like that one. That was good. It's got a little kick on it. And I'm playing with Grandma. She's a big girl, but she's got a lot of power. And I got little versions of this because I used to play with the 95s, the Wilson Profile 95s, and it's smaller, so I have a little bit of more, you know, control over the ball in the way I play. So to each their own, but I do think if you're an older player, these are phenomenal rackets to have to play doubles because there's just no bend. But the racket does not bend. It's very sturdy, so you can kind of hit drop shots and slices. And on return serve, if you're playing doubles, you can block the ball back easier than it would be for a flex one. Because the new kids want to come up and hit with a lot of topspin, which is good. But too much topspin will set a ball up for a guy like me to hit, you know, sort of flat with like an Eastern, semi-Western grip. So let's have a couple more of these. As I say, I was standing like this because that's how I used to, you know, do it. But because of the way my injuries are, I'm going to adjust my foot. And as I say, if you're trying to hit a slice serve, there's a couple different ways that you have to do this, okay? When you see these people on tennis, the pros, so your racket right here has eight octagons, right? So this one right here would be a conventional. That's called conventional right there. That means your knuckles is right on there. And that's what the pros use, and that's how you should serve. Everybody should serve like that. It's easier to put slice on a ball. As you can see, you can even practice doing that. Now, on your ground strokes, if you move your knuckle over to the third one, see how it's right there? That's called an Eastern grip. That's what the grip you should be using when you start playing tennis It gives you a variety of different ways to hit the ball. You can slice it, you can hit it flat, you can hit with a massive amount of topspin. It doesn't matter if the ball's down here or up here, you'll still be able to drive it. And then on this fourth one here, folks, that's called a semi-western grip, and that's what most pros use on the tour. And that gives you a variety of the same type of shots I was just saying with the Eastern, but you have more control and a little more spin on the ball, and that's what you want to do. You want to control the ball. It doesn't matter how hard you hit it. You want to place the ball in the box. Like my wife here, her and I were hitting the other day. She doesn't really play tennis at all, and she's hitting beautiful backhand slice shots because she is holding the racket at an Eastern semi-Western grip, sort of how I do it. That's how I learned how to do it, because of Clay. Now, when you see the little children's back in the day, they had the Western grip where they hold it on the bottom of the racket, because the balls on these hard courts used to bounce up, so it was easier for the little kid to hit through that, you know, hit through the ball like that, because it's bouncing high, you know, and they're little kids. I would not suggest learning that, because there's few people in the world, that's ever played pro tennis in the top 10 that ever mastered that grip. Aaron Krickstein's one of them, and there was a few other people, I forget the names of them because they weren't really big top players, but they were fun to watch. And that Aaron used to have problems when the ball came down low because of that Western grip. But it is a pretty shot to watch. So start off with the Eastern grip, get with your local pros, and go check out that fellow I was telling you, Intuitive Tennis. He also talks about that. So you want to start with the Eastern grip when you're starting off, and then you get comfortable. And another thing you won't see on TV is you think that these pros are holding the whole racket on their serve. No, they're not doing that. They have a little bit of leeway on the bottom, and that's because you want your wrist to be loose when you're throwing your serve up, and that's how they get that extra spin, and that's how they get that extra power, just because they're loose, the loosey-goosey on the wristy. You don't want to be tight. You want to be loose and relaxed even on your ground strokes, because you'll get people that are tightened up. The ball comes and they go blink and hit it real tight into their body. Whereas if you're loose, you can step and move your feet and step into the ball and hit it correctly. So let's get to it. I'm gonna try some serves from back here. As you were seeing me stand differently, it's gonna make a difference, folks. It's the toss. It's the toss. Your toss is how the ball is gonna go in and out. So same thing, conventional grip. Just instead of me standing sideways like I was doing, I'm gonna go more like this. I'm gonna go more like that. Hold my ball the same way. Throw the toss up in front of me. You want the ball to be in front of you too. That toss. It's weird with my feet standing like this, but I'm gonna try it. I think I caught the line on that. That was a good slice serve. So I'll do one more. That was a good serve too. And I'm gonna try one on this side. So far, I'm getting the hang of my feet in a different place. And I feel like I have a little bit more fluidness on it. So I'm gonna try it like Nick was saying. I'm gonna take his advice. So when the brakes are gonna be able to drive. Is that in, babe? Yeah. Nice. See, that was a good shot. You want to hit some? Yeah. Okay, let me get this out of the way, babe. Well, my girl was shooting basketball over there while I was doing tennis times for you folks, and now we're going to do tennis times here. These bugs are so bad. They're so bad I can use them for tennis balls.
I'm getting itchy.
They're bad tonight. We may not be able to stay out too long. There you go, honey. Good shot. It's a good shot. Here you go. Go ahead. Sorry. So I hit flat, and I was just telling you about in front. But you see how my grip is? Where I can hit the ball. And Hackers, she's beginning, so it's gonna be tough, folks. It's gonna be tough. Go ahead, baby. Good try. Good try. Good shot. There you go. You're hitting through it. You're hitting through the ball. That's good. Hit through the ball. Perfect. See, that's a good defensive shot. And then, my bad, I hit it right into the net. But that was a good defensive shot. Backhand. Sally, Jesse, Raphael, I really got a hold of that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Green giant. Let's try one over here. See, I was already getting ready to do that again. Stand sideways. I'm just gonna dink this in, babe. I ain't trying to crush it too much. Good shot. You gotta stop. Just hit through it. You did good. You did good. You got your racket on the ball. That's the most important thing. There you go, honey. Good shot. Let's get a little slice on it. Just keep the ball in. I know that was a good shot. You're doing good. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. You're doing great. Here you go. That's right off the frame off of Grandma. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 don't make the big man run. Good Lord, what the hell going on out there on Richard Street tennis day? We're playing tennis, coach. Gotta keep down the ball out there, boy. Yes, coach, I'm trying. Ashley's doing good out there, boy. You get that ball clean. Yeah, coach, she's doing pretty good. Sorry, baby. That was a lot of spin on. I'm sorry.
I started working so my parents had to, when I was 14,
Just wide.
you get one. So my parents went to file.
Toss, you just want to throw it right up in front of you.
I started working.
Just throw it like that.
They had me
Good
down
return.
working.
We're playing Australia doubles with both courts count.
So,
There you go.
they're like, it's no
Nice
number
shot. Oh, no, no, no.
they gave me.
See, I framed it. I framed it off the old big girl here.
10 years old.
This big old 110. And I like to practice
Well, your parents
little
went out and got it?
between the legs shooters. Nice. Good shot. Nice get. Here, stay there. I'll hit it to his. My bad. Oh, you got me running around. You got me running around.
So I work nights and weekends.
Gonna go down to Palm Coast and get on them grass courts. That will be fun. Good, honey. That ball's a little dead, babe. That's a flat one. Nice shot. There you go. I put spin on it. There you go. Good get. Go. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you have to rely on social security. No, I get that. I get the money from my retirement, which is tax free. And then pretty much just playing with the stock on that investment thing.
Oh, shizness.
You didn't spin on that one.
Yeah, you did. You did good. That was good. I had to get down low on that one. That was a perfect shot. Perfect shot. We get that ball machine, honey. That'll really help us out. That'll help us out a lot. This thing's flat. Ooh, man. That was a good get.
I'm trying to practice my backhand.
Okay, I'll hit him to you. I'll try. Good shot. Good shot. There you go. Go ahead, hon. You got one?
Yeah. Oh, you almost had it.
Almost. Almost. That was a good shot you hit. Woo!
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Good shot. That's how you do them in doubles. That's how you do them in doubles.
I'll try something real quick.
Go ahead. Try anything you want. Bend on it. You bend back. Use your back leg and hit through it. There you go. Good shot. I'll hit it back to you. That's a little high. Get in the air. That's how you do it. Nice. You're hitting the ball, that's good. Nice shot. You got it. You just stop hitting through it, that's all. I usually don't play with a one-hander. Just practicing the slicing a little bit. We go pretty further. Big old racket I got here out. You got one? Oh, nice. There you go. That one, when the ball bounces like that, boo-boo, you want to get it as it's coming up off the air. Don't let it get too high. Take to that shoulder length, like a baseball. Swing through it. Pretty good. That was a good shot. A good try there. That was really good.
I was using left hand.
Yeah, that's how you practice your two-hander, by using left-handed. Practice with both hands. Get a feel for the tennis ball. You're doing good. That was a pretty shot. A pretty looking, you know, you hit through it. That's what you want to do. Nice get. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, the fence is in the way.
I did good on that one.
Yeah, you did. That was excellent. That was excellent. Sorry. I got it off the frame a little bit. My bad. Nice. Good running there. I feel so much better just by adjusting my feet, honey. I had too much bend in my legs. before. It's hurting my legs and my back, huh? Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Nice. Getting through the ball, it's good. Here we go. Aw, good try. Good try. Tried to get it right to you. They hit it at your feet though. It was a tough shot. You didn't mean to do it like that. Uh-oh.
That's out.
Just missed it. Nice. Ball's a little flat. Watch out. It's gonna spin on you. Uh-oh. Come on. It's spinning.
Tried to do backhand.
Okay. Nice. Sorry. Right on the baseline there. Little spin on that one. Sorry. Yeah, back off the line just a little bit. I'm just hitting with a little top spin. It's catching that line and jumping up on you. But you're doing excellent. You're hitting through the ball. That's really good test there. Hitting right through that ball. Don't hold back. Get your technique down. That's all you do. Woo, there you go.
Backhand, baby.
That was a beautiful backhand. I'll hit you one. I'll hit you. Uh-oh. I'll hit your backhand. There you go. Good try. I got one. Nice. Perfect down the line. That's what's up. Granny lost I lost a little thing on the racket here. Here we go. So string saver or vibrator, vibration thingy. I used to use rubber bands. Painted it. Good shot.
Here, bats.
Yeah, there are bats out here.
There you
Beautiful
go.
animals.
Are you going or am I going?
Go ahead, baby.
You go ahead.
Okay. Good shot. That
That backhand just jumping off the ball to spin. Oh, not good. Nice. It's got a slice on it, just stop. Good job. Good job. You want like that.
Yeah.
Just come through it like you were doing before. That was perfect. Everybody does that though, at every level. Everybody does it. No matter who you are. Isn't that weird? Just how you if you move your feet just a little bit, it makes such a big difference. Wow. Amazing. What an amazing thing. Huh. Nice. There you go. Uh-oh. I'm trying to get that shot, but it's hard. It's a very hard shot to hit. Granny's doing pretty good out here. That's all right. Ball's flat, babe. Dead. Got it for doubles, but not for singles. Just missed it. Good shot. Yeah, so I had a little spin on it. Working on just watching the ball. I didn't mean to hit hard like that to you. My bad. You're doing great though, babe. You really are. Really good shot. Nice. That's how you get it. As soon as it comes off the ground, you want to get it early. That's gonna spin. Good shot. Good shot.
I need water.
Yeah, I got some water, honey. Drink some water. It's hot as Haiti out here. Folks, it's like 8 o'clock at night, and it's an easy 100 degrees out here. Woo! We're doing tennis times. We're gonna be doing Subway, I'm sorry, what is it called? Publix times on some subs. If you live in Florida, folks, or you're coming down to visit Florida, I highly suggest you go to Publix and get yourself a sub. They're amazing, just amazing subs. You get a lot of food, but it's just, you got a variety of choices also. I think the only thing they do, they might not carry mushrooms because they got the Philadelphia cheesesteak one. And I was born in Philly, so I'm picky about my cheesesteaks. Yeah, I have yet to find a place that makes proper Philadelphia cheesesteaks down in Florida. But the seafood's amazing down here, folks. It's amazing.
Ready?
Yeah, honey. There you go. Nice. That's gonna float out. Here we go. I'm gonna hit you. Let's see your backhand. Good shot.
All backhand.
That was all backhand. Good shot. And that's what you do. You lob it over their head when you're playing doubles. That was a perfect lob. I just missed it. I tried to jump up and get it.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's good. It's good. That ball's flat. Just gonna put it away. almost. That ball's so flat. Oh, nice. I tried to hit that to you like that because I wanted to see if you pop it up, and you did a good job doing that. That's what's up. That was a good try. Oh no. I put a drop shot on you. Give myself a chance to get to the ball.
Twice, that's it, right?
My big ass is running around here. Look at 20. Oh my. The legs. The legs, the legs, the legs. Ah. Whew. Soaking wet. So I just took a shower.
I'm gonna try and do a slice.
Okay. I'll try to return it.
My bad.
I know it sliced it though. That's what's up. Here you go. Nice. Just got you running a little bit. That was a good shot you hit. 2 good ones. 2 great shots. Good try. That was a good try.